Yo, what up, yo? It's your boy Shady C here. Talking about the boys, episodes 1 through 3. Well, I won't say much about 2. 2 was good, but 1 and 3 have moments I really want to discuss. But there's one particular moment in episode 3 I want to talk about real quick before we jump into everything. Homelander is the most layered character. Some people say John Campea said the best villain on TV right now. He's the most layered character on TV right now. Because think about things he's done in all 3 episodes. The man who told a girl that was about to kill herself, you know what, do it. I'm not requesting you do it. I'm telling you to fucking do it. Jump. The man who did that. The man who said, I would rather be loved, but I'll kill everybody in this motherfucking world if I have to. If I can't be loved, I'll take that. I'll be feared. A man who said and did and would do so many ruthless things. There's one scene in particular that really sticks with me. And this mirrors life to me a lot too. There's one scene where he's with the Nazi chick in the hospital room. And she's talking about making the perfect race. And he's like, what? No, we're not doing that. And she's all like, come on, come on. And he's like, whoa, no. I haven't heard anyone discuss this yet. To me, this is deep. This fucker who would have no problem killing the world. This fucker who made a girl kill herself is like, wait a minute, I draw a line somewhere. And I love that because to me that is so true of life. Like, for example, in politics these days, a lot of the far left love to call everyone a Nazi. And that's one of the worst things you can actually call someone. I love that because that's how most people are. Like I've said before, to me, there's like 2% of the country is actually far right and 2% is actually far left. Most of us are somewhere towards the middle. Some may lean further right, some may lean further left, but we're all shades in the middle for the most part. And you can be a horrible motherfucker and not be a Nazi. Like, I actually love that. That made me laugh. I haven't finished John Campea's review of episodes 1 through 3 yet, but I'm waiting to hear someone talk about it, because to me, that was amazing. Think about it real quick with me. This guy has said, I will kill everyone in the world. Everyone will die. He made that poor girl. She was considering killing herself, and then at one point she said, you know what, I don't want to kill myself anymore. I want you to. And it's not a request, you're going to do it. That's crazy. No matter how bad he is, he basically forced Starlight, when he did that thing at the end of what was it, episode 3, about Lion saying they were together. He's a very horrible character. But he was like, whoa, I draw the line here. That says a lot to me. That was an amazing... This show, if you haven't watched The Boys, you have to watch The Boys. That's like my motto. I've been telling everyone I know personally. Oh, you haven't watched The Boys? You have to watch The Boys. You have to. There's a few people that I know that haven't watched it yet. And I'm just like, oh yeah, you have to watch that show. See, with most shows on TV right now, I might say, hey, I would like for you to watch this show. It would be cool if you would watch this show. You have to watch The Boys. That's the difference. If you haven't seen The Boys, so well acted. And what I think is cool is there's one part where they made a jab on the Snyder Cut. And there's one part where the director got the chick on top of him. And you didn't even finish the movie. Like, this show is so well written. The dude on the John Campea show, not John Schnepp. John Schnepp passed away. Rest in peace, by the way. But what's his name? The dude with the gray hair. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But yeah, like he said, it seems like the cast and the writers are having a blast, and I agree completely. If you have that's my thing now. From now on, if you haven't seen The Boys, you have to see The Boys. You have to watch the show, because I think it really does mirror reality so much. Like everybody fantasizes about what it'd be like if we had superheroes in the world. We live in a pretty fucking greedy ass corrupt world. I'm more likely to say if we had superheroes in the world, it would be more like what's happening on The Boys. Maybe not to that extreme, but probably pretty close. Because, like, if you talk to someone, hey, if you had superpowers, is there someone you know that you'd want to kill? Most people, pretty much everyone says there's at least someone. I don't have anyone that I would want to. Honestly, if I had powers, if I was like a fit, good-looking guy and I had powers, I'd just be fucking chicks. Not forcing it, not rape. There's groupies who want these people, who want the heroes. I would just be out having fun doing that stuff. I'd be making the movies, I'd be collecting the money, I'd be going on vacations, traveling the world, saving people. But yeah, I think that if this was real, it would be interesting. And if you've been a subscriber of me for a while, you'll know that I suck at names. So when I'm talking about someone, it's not me trying to be a dick when I say, like, for example, what I'm about to say. It's because I suck at names. I'm mentally disabled. What do you want? Try with me, people. Anyways, but yo, when what's his name? The British dude, Butcher, right? Is it Butcher? I think it's Butcher. I'm gonna say Butcher, but it's the British dude. When he took that tablet, I was he wasn't a tablet. He shot that shit in his arm. I was so excited to see what power he would get. Cause it's like I don't know if it's gonna be a generic thing like he had, or if it's going to be like all different, any opportunity for any different kind of power. I don't know which ones I would want. I really like, what's his name? The Aquaman dude. Ugh, suck at names. But I don't like the gills. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen an Aquaman type hero with those gills are nasty. And then in season 2, where the chick shoved her hand up in the... I couldn't. Speaking of that, in that same vein, like John Campea said, when he's like, I want you inside of me, and he shrinks, I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna go in the butt. No big deal. It doesn't bother me or offend me. I'm not a snowflake right or left, but okay, we're gonna see a little bit of butt play. No big deal. We didn't see butt play. We saw something I didn't think we were ever gonna see. And what's funny is I've heard people who've had a catheter who are guys have a catheter that goes up the urethra. God, is that the right name? I'm thinking it's the right name. Like, I've heard getting it pulled. I've heard it's the most painful experience for a guy. I know a dude who was in a coma for an extended period of time. He had a catheter up there. And when he wakes up, they take it out. And this is a manly man. This is a guy's guy. This isn't some punk. This isn't me. He said he had tears in his eyes. Literal tears in his eyes as they're pulling it out. And he said that they had a woman pulling it out. Maybe it's different now. This was a couple of years ago. But as she's doing it, she's saying, I'm sorry. And he's like, stop apologizing, just get it out. Just do what you have to do to get this out. He admitted straight. He's like, no, I had tears in my eyes. I was crying. So, I mean, at least it was consensual. He wanted him to go in his urethra. But why? I do not think of anyone that could get any pleasure. What I love about that moment is whether you're gay, straight, bi, white, black, anything. There was a fucking united front of men at that moment grabbing their dick. I guarantee, John doesn't mention it. He mentioned how horrible the scene was, but he didn't say it. But it's a Shady Scene Network. I'm going to say it. There was literally a unity of men grabbing their dick. And there was probably women going, that doesn't look okay. Like, I'm not a kink shamer, but I don't know anybody, and I know some kinky motherfuckers. I don't know anybody that see, even just saying it makes me want to, like, no, have that kind of kink. Like, no, just, if you have it, God bless you, that's your thing, great, no problem. But oh my gosh, and a sneeze is what causes him to explode in that poor guy. I felt bad for him. This show's great. I can't wait to see where they go with this. I do think, I've heard a lot, I was reading comments on John's video. A lot of people are asking, do you think Soulja Boy will come back to... Yeah, he's not dead. I mean, when he first signed, when Jensen Ackles first signed, announced he'd signed to be on The Boys, there was a big thing. So I don't think he's dead. I think we'll see him. And since there are a lot of parallels with other movies, if Homelander and fucking, oh God, I just had a brain fart. Jensen Ackles' character, what the fuck? How did I do that? See, it happens all the time. Like I said, mentally disabled. But those two characters are going to fight. It almost feels like a Batman v Superman kind of moment. But anyways, I kind of wanted to talk about the first 3 episodes. I'm loving it. Like John said on John Campia's show, there's nothing that compares to The Boys on TV right now. So far in the first 3 episodes. So before I go to bed tonight, because tomorrow is Plasma, I'm going to watch episode 4. I cannot wait to see episode 4. So I may do another video just talking about episode 4. But if I do, it most likely won't be till tomorrow. But anyways, push comments down below. What do you think of The Boys? And as y'all know, this Shady C, and I'm always right.